Writer-director Bretten Hannam's Wildhood is a film Finn attendees won't soon forget. It's a beautifully filmed story of a young man's quest to reconnect with his estranged mother and the Mi'kmaq culture he'd been denied by an abusive father. After working on the script for a decade, Hannam and their cast and crew became one of the first Nova Scotian features to go before the camera under new COVID-19 protocols in the summer of 2020. The story's search for community was mirrored by the community that was formed on set.
It was one of those really unique times in which you're kind of all coming together and doing this really crazy thing at this also crazy time during a lockdown in a pandemic. We're observing all these protocols, but we're still kind of be able to gather and come together and really kind of form a little mini family that happened. And that alone was super grateful.
Wildhood is a multi-layered odyssey as Link, played by Philip Lewitsky, also discovers his two-spirit identity in his growing relationship with powwow dancer Buzzamy. Played by Joshua Ojik, Buzzamy offers to help him find his mother. Through their journey together, we gain further insight into the meaning of two-spirit, a pan-Indigenous term that begins with an expression of gender or identity, but goes far beyond the concept of binary identification or easily definable labels.
So the thing about that is there is no one answer. This is my part of my perspective and my understanding of this path, and it encompasses gender and sexual identity, but it also encompasses a relationship, like I said, with the land, with culture and language, with ceremony, with community, with other people, right? It's all about relationships. And two-spirit identity is more of a circle or a cycle. It's an evolving thing, a living thing.
As a new filmmaker, Hannam devoted much time and effort in consultation to Wildhood's cultural representation of the Mi'kmaq community. And the film is a rich portrayal with diversity in its characters, as well as a great deal of humor that balances the daily reality of issues like treaty rights and racism.
Those are there, and that is true, and we are not, this isn't about ignoring those things. We have to acknowledge those things. And you can't ignore things. That's no way to heal or live. But in our communities, there's a lot of laughter, and there's a lot of love, and there's a lot of teasing, and there's a lot. It's very rich and very dynamic. And that isn't always explored or expressed. And so that's something that I was hoping to bring to the screen.
Wildhood has its East Coast premiere at Finn on Thursday night on 3 Cineplex Park Lane screens and is available online via Finn Stream until Friday night at 7. There's also a Mi'kmaq language screening on Saturday at 2 p.m. In Halifax, I'm Stephen Cooke for the SaltWire Network.